So my name is Heather Spalding, and I'm the Sustainability Leadership and Outreach Coordinator here at Portland State University. I worked with a lot of you when I was a student. I just graduated in June, and I was lucky enough to get a position working with all of you awesome people. So I'm going to talk for about 5 minutes, and then I'll turn it over to Mary Vance. Let's see, how does this work? So basically the same thing. So I wanted to start with the definition of sustainability, and then we'll talk a little bit about the new department that we're creating and also some of the initiatives that PSU has right now. So sustainability, I'll just read it. It is meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. It has 3 parts, and in sustainability we see them as equal, and the 3 equal parts that we need for a sustainable society or community or any system that you work in. So those are equity, which is fair social systems that distribute resources fairly between people. Also economy, which would be stable financial systems, and ecology, which would be the environmental aspect that we sometimes talk about. And we see them as very intertwining and very important to have all 3. And so that's what we're working for as a society. So talking a little about sustainability at PSU, my position we already talked a little about, and we're opening the Sustainability Leadership Center, and I'm going to be hiring 5 students. I've hired 3 already, and they're going to start during the student week and be working on leadership development within the student body in relation to sustainability. We also have another department. It's called the Campus Sustainability Office, and that's where I worked last year. The manager is Noelle Studer-Spivak, and I worked as her assistant last year, and the Campus Sustainability Office manages tracking of our climate planning and any kind of university sustainability assessments, trying to get the data out so that we can use it to do great things. And then finally, we have the Center for Sustainable Processes and Practices, and that's managed by Jennifer Allen. And the Center for Sustainable Processes and Practices coordinated the dispersal of the Miller Grant. They also do a lot with academics, and including sustainability in class offerings or curriculum, things like that. So those are the 3 offices that we have on campus right now for sustainability. So I think we might have mentioned this before, but my position in our new department is funded in full by the Miller Grant. So I'm very thankful for their generous donation for student affairs, and I hope that we can use this money to further all of our work and create collaboration between everyone. So we have 4 different objectives for PSU from the Miller Grant. One is to be recognized nationally for sustainable communities. Also, we want to be linked with the region, which would include the partnerships that we have throughout the city and throughout Oregon, throughout our area of the United States. We also want to be seen as a university of choice. We want to be very desirable to students who want to study sustainability and have that as a part of their lives. And finally, we want our graduates to be known for their literacy. So our students, when they graduate, should understand what sustainability is and exactly what that means for them in their careers and all of us in society. So, in part of that, working toward that goal, we've created the Sustainability Leadership Center, and we want to work to engage students in leadership opportunities for sustainability, like I said before. And we're going to be hopefully working with a lot of you and all of your amazing initiatives that you've already started, and working to create a cohesive ability for students to get involved. And that was really what brought me to this position. As a student, I worked a lot to provide those opportunities for students who are interested in these issues and want to be involved in the university. So we have 3 ways that we want to do that. One is by engaging and providing opportunities. We also want to facilitate collaboration between students, staff, and faculty at the university. As you all know, a lot of stuff is happening at PSU, and I want to make sure that students are involved in that and know what's going on and feel that they have a part of the vision of what we're doing. And finally, we want to ensure that when people graduate from PSU, that they're ready to really create change in society and improve the communities in which they live. And I'm not going to read all these because there's quite a few, but we want to work on improving communication between the offices of sustainability, also students, staff, and faculty. We have a leadership certificate, which I'm just starting. I piloted with the resident assistants about a week ago, and this is a way that we can have people learn about sustainability and feel pretty literate and understand how that relates to their positions. And hopefully I'll be offering that as an opportunity for anyone in student affairs as well. throughout the year. And we're working on something with a lot of people around the university called the Eco-District Model. That's kind of this greenway that's going to go all the way down to the Willamette, and it includes a lot of new buildings that we're going to have at PSU. So we're creating a model for classes and any kind of departments to get involved in the creation of that. So again, collaboration is a really important thing for this. And then we have the green space, and I worked on this as a student. I'm letting the students work on this now that I'm staff. But it's a new sustainability resource center we have opening probably next week, and it's a way that any student who wants to know about what's happening on campus can go and pretty much learn where to get started, all the different options that they have. And then we also have a PSU Eco Wiki. Does anyone know about the Eco Wiki? That's good. Great. So this is our Sustainability Action Hub. It's a wiki, so anyone can edit it and add content, and it's a great way to find out what's happening on campus. We also have a bulletin that we send out every 2 weeks, and if you're interested in signing up for that, we have a table back here at the Dean of Students poster area, and you can just add your name and your email, and we'll send that out to you every 2 weeks. It's really great, very comprehensive. And here are some resources from the different departments of sustainability, and of course we're on Twitter and Facebook. And yeah, and you can visit me in the Dean of Students office in Smith 433. So I think I'll turn it over to Mary Vance, and thank you very much.